Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today we are gonna talk about Dust 2, or maybe what do you wanna do on this side. Based on what you wanna take, you can call the defaults alpha, omega, beta. The names can be suggestive. So let's say you have beta default when you go 3 tunnels. We should not lose ourselves in details, how to clear lower and how to clear upper tunnel. These things should be discussed. But the main idea is on beta default you are 3 tunnels, one holding upper, 2 clearing lower. On alpha default you take long if you have spawn instant, or if you don't, you retake it with 2 guys trading, one guy flash. For beta you go 3 in tunnel clearing lower, one is holding mid, one is holding long. On omega you usually smoke doors or Xbox and you take short, or you can combine beta with omega, so you take lower tunnels and then you take short, or you can combine alpha with omega, so you take long, then you go back and take short. Usually there are stop points. When do you know that you have accomplished what you wanted on default? On beta, if you have until here, so you have all of these until here, you have all the tunnel, you have kind of long hold, so they don't push you. Maybe you don't let them go indoors. And now it's time to transition into mid B maybe, or into B execute, or maybe you transition in taking short, or maybe you leave one guy here holding upper and lower in the same time, and you go back T-spawn and go long and retake long. You only need to know how far can you go. Between doors you already have a fight that it's winnable for cities, so you shouldn't pick this without utility. Don't let them kill you for free. Usually you want to get flashed and pick this. If you have spawn, you meet the city here, so with the best spawns. When you go out long, if cities try to cross pit, you meet them here, exactly at this point. So usually the stop point for an alpha default is after you take pit. You accomplish your main quest on alpha default when you have cleared the pit area. So now you can do something else, like you can go long, you can go back to short, you even can go leave one guy pit and go back to B. So the alpha default it's over when you have pit area. The omega default main quest is to have this area. You don't really have to pick this or this or this. If you have until here, so you know that no one is ninja, you already have accomplished your omega default. You can pick barrels as well, but yeah. So from here you can go mid B, you can go short, you can, now with these new smokes, jumping city it's a better option. Before, when you jumped city, they could see over the smoke. Now if you find a smoke, or if you wait for the smoke to go over this, they cannot spot you from city. And you can, or maybe if you find a way to jump so they cannot spot you, or you can find a better smoke that covers this, yeah, like this. Now with this smoke and some flashes, you can jump and get closer to the op, because the op likes this position. So now the op is in great danger because the cities cannot help him anymore. If you have if you had one guy city helping him, like holding mid, he cannot see over the smoke anymore. In CSGO you could see over the smoke and no one could jump on him. But now the city have to break the smoke or go through the smoke to kill this guy jumping. So it's harder in CS2 to play this position, which was very common and very effective. And on beta the stop point is here, like I said, and from here you should smoke something, like maybe you smoke doors, like there was something like this, no? Maybe you smoke mid B, no? Smoke mid B. You mollo behind it. Someone from top mid is flashing between doors. Something like this, you know? You can molly this area. You can flash this position. You can smoke this and go into the smoke on city, you know? There are lots of things on Dust 2 you can do. But the main thing is to know how to default. How much space can you take? On beta default you can take until here, then you need utility. On omega default you can take until here. Maybe you can clear this and this. But this is a little bit dangerous. You can clear this, I think, without too much at risk. Because there are lots of angles you can pick this too. Watch out for this as well. Okay. On alpha, it's kind of forced if you retake it, but if you have spawn, it's not, because you can go out blue. We call this a respawn point. A respawn point, it's where you can get, and then you can retake map from here, you know? Like your teammates can flash for you to pick this, and they can also smoke this, flash you, and you can start picking this, and they can also pick from here. Also, this is a common spot for cities. There are a lot of things to consider when playing Dust 2, but the main thing is taking long, taking short, getting lower control. With this new suicide, this smoke and push lower, it's very common now. And there are lots of different setups, but if you know how to clear lower, it's easy for you to kill cities that are doing setups in lower. Usually people do like this, jumping from the box and one coming from the stairs to pick this area. Also, don't forget to clear this. And when you clear this, you can shoulder this as well, but this is also easy to kill. And also a thing you can do, it's getting close to the box, and when you're picking short, you pick from close box and far behind, so it's two angles. One is picking wide, one is picking like this, and it's easy for you to kill lower. When you are in upper tunnel, as a T player, you should watch out for ops, and usually you should apply a little bit of pressure. Maybe you smoke something, so they have to use their smoke early, you know. Maybe throw some kind of lurk smoke. You have to make them use their smoke so they don't have it later on. Some in CSGO there used to be a thing where you shoulder with smoke here, and when you see something or it's a little bit of pressure, your smoke can go back, or you hold the smoke. Or usually this is very hard to kill the player close to the smoke. Okay, thank you for watching my Dust 2 tutorial on this side. If you think I can add something, or there is more details you want on my videos, or there should be more structure on this video, the main thing is there is an alpha default when you go 3 long, one holding mid, one holding B. There is an omega default when you go 3 mid, one holding long, one holding tunnel. When you do omega, now it's harder because you have to watch out for lower, but you can ignore it in a way because they are more concerned. The lower guys are not really holding this because they are afraid of this. So if they are holding this, you'll just throw a flash here, and they turn and they have to clear this. You know, I mean, if they stay here, they are in a little bit of danger. Always concerned about this. Also, if you do omega, this guy should apply a little bit of pressure. So the lower guys should not be chill. Oh, I know he's not here, so I'm full focus here. They have to be a little bit concerned. And on beta, you are 3 tunnels, 2 clearing lower, 1 holding upper, 1 holding mid, and 1 holding long. Usually the guys solo should not die. The guys within a group should clear angles together and use utility, ask for utility, and communication is key. Also, this map it's easy to read because cities usually take long in 3 people, then one is rotating mid, one is rotating short. They start to B, one is rotating mid, one is holding B, so it's very monotone map. There are not too many things you can do as a city player. Maybe you can play 2 short, one holding from side long, but this is kinda risky because playing 2 short as city, it's easy to get flashed, easy to get killed. So, but yeah, some people do this, and the most annoying thing it can happen when you play 2 short, it's people going long, and it's so hard for people to hold long from side because there are too many angles. There is this angle you can jump to, picking from here. You also can creep up closer to him. It's too dangerous. Also, this guy can be posted. It's almost impossible to win without long on city side. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your team if you plan to play Dash 2 and you never played it before, or or something like this.